Welcome to this video presentation here at Wimbledon Carriage Company, and here we have the Seat Alhambra on a 68 plate. I'm going to start off by showing you around the outside of the car, and then we'll hop in and run through some controls on the inside. From the outside you can see it's a 5-door car. The rear doors are sliding and can be opened using the remote key, as you can see just there. And same is true of the tailgate. There's a button on the side of the key that will open the tailgate section up. As we then approach the back of the car, you can see we have reversing sensors. Currently, we have 5 seats in place. Let me show you what it's like with the 2 rear seats folded out. And there you go. Still a decent amount of boot space with 7 seats in place. Okay, so we're just going to work our way back around to the front of the car, and then as I mentioned, we'll hop in and run through some of the controls from there. Now that we've done a full circle though, you can see firstly the alloy wheels are all in pristine condition, as is the bodywork the whole way around, particularly for the car's age. There's plenty to run through on the dashboard, so let's hop in and we'll do that right now. Okay, now that we're inside the car, we're going to start with the dials. Over on the left-hand side, we have the rev counter and the coolant temperature gauge. On the right-hand side, the speedometer and fuel gauge. In the middle, you can see, firstly, the total miles of this car, which are only 9,156. So very low mileage for the car's age. Above that, we're on the multi-function display. So lots of bits of driving data, fuel economy information, and you can change this info for various menus, from your audio to your navigation, your telephone, assist systems, settings, and back around to the beginning again. And the buttons that you use to do that are just here. We've got voice activation over there as well. Phone and stereo controls continue over on this left-hand side, along with cruise control underneath. And behind the steering wheel, the minus and plus paddles, so that you can change up and down a gear manually with this automatic gearbox. Over in the center, we then have the main touchscreen for the car. As you can see, we've got satellite navigation. So it is touchscreen, as I say, but there are physical buttons down the right and left-hand sides, including for satellite navigation just there. Radio, push the radio button. Down in this bottom left-hand corner, we've then got DAB and FM radio available. Hit the media button, and again in the bottom left-hand corner, you'll be able to see all the different ways you can listen to your music. And they include Bluetooth audio. So once you pay your phone, you can of course make and receive phone calls, but you'll be able to stream your music wirelessly as well. And then pairing your phone is easy. Hit the phone button, then find mobile phone and follow the instructions on screen from there. This car's got a full color reversing camera with guidelines that show you what direction the car is headed in. And then below that, we have dual zone climate control. So you can adjust the passenger temperature, driver temperature. You can increase and decrease the fan speed. You can determine what direction you'd like the air to be distributed in. The air conditioning is on at the minute, so that's off. Back on again, or hit auto. The car will now take control of the direction of the air and fan speed to maintain those temperatures. Any manual adjustment will allow you to put it back on your own settings. We've also got a heated driver and passenger seat, both of which have 3 separate heat settings on each. Underneath that, we can open the driver side rear electric door, the one you saw me open a moment ago, with a push of that button. Passenger side and the tailgate, we can turn off the traction control, we can turn off the stop and start, we can turn the parking sensors on and off, and we can reset the tyre deflation warning system from there as well. We have a 12-volt charging socket, some storage, and the start and stop button for the engine, and then the gear lever for the fully automatic DSG gearbox. The last thing I wanted to mention is this massive panoramic glass roof. First of all, there's a button that will open the sunblind all the way to the back of the rear seats. And as you can see, that lets in a huge amount of extra light to the cabin area. But it doesn't stop there. If you wish to, you can twist the dial, and the front section will open in different stages depending on where you stop the twist. But that will open up to give you a massive sunroof area, as you can see. The last thing I want to talk about is the paperwork we hold for the car. So in the envelope just there, we have the spare key, the V5 registration document showing this is a one-owner car from new, and then we've got the service history paperwork just here. So you can see services 2020, 21, 22, and 23 as well. All that leaves me to say is thank you for taking the time to watch this video. If you'd like to come and see the car for yourself and have a test drive, or you'd like a live bespoke video tour of the car, please feel free to give us a call here at Wimbledon Carriage Company. We'd love to hear from you soon.